Welcome back, PAMP fans. This is one of the new bars I acquired last month. It is a calendar bar. There are several different types of calendar bars that PAMP has made. I would put them into 4 different groups. So there are square calendar bars, which this one is. There are rectangular ones. There are calendar bars the size of your typical standard 1-ounce silver art bar, kind a Lady Fortuna shape would be. So rectangular but small. And there are also like trading card size calendar bars. So those are the 4 major types. This is a square one. I got it last month. Silver spot's been all over the place. It's been definitely harder to buy silver with spot being up so much. It wasn't so long ago that silver was under 50, and now it was over 100, even 120, 25 recently. It has gone down a bit, but it's definitely harder to buy silver with the higher prices. Now, this calendar bar fits into my collection nicely, and I want to show you some different calendar bars with the square shape in this video. So on the left corner, you see MKS, and on the right side, it has the year. These have 2 sides. They have the months, so basically between the 2 sides, you have all 12 months. So you can see how the other side looks right here. So this is the MKS version of the square calendar bar. I do have more to show you, but they are different. I at first thought this was filling in a gap of the years of which years I'm missing. It turns out it did fill in a year gap I had, but it's a different type. So this one says MKS in the left corner. Other ones I have say PAMP in the corner. So this is 2013. Again, I picked this up last month. Silver spot was about 100 at the time. I want to say with postage, I paid about 122 US dollars. And I want to show you other ones that I have, get a sense of the scope of these calendar bars. So here is 2012. So this was a year earlier than the MKS one. Now it does have PAMP in the left corner. So these calendar bars did come in these acrylic cases. They had magnets in the corners. Now this one isn't in that plastic bag, and it's so reflective. It's hard to get a good picture of it. It is actually picking up the mirror reflection of the light box. So you see those little bumps on there. That's not actually on the bar. That's just the reflective nature of this bar. To get a really good picture of this bar isn't easy because it's such a mirror finish. So they did come in these acrylic boxes, and I only have the 2014 in the box. So to review, the first one I showed was a 2013 with the MKS logo. I also showed you the 2012, the year before, with the PAMP logo. The 2014 with the PAMP logo in the original box. I do not have the 2015 calendar bar of this style, but I do have the 2016. You can see that here. The frosted nature of the surface does help see. You can see the bar a lot easier on this one than 2014. So there are small changes and differences, I guess you'd say. This one definitely has this frosted nature on the whole surface of the bar. Now the edges do have the regular mirror finish. And a quick look at the other side. It's basically the same design and type. And after 2016, I have here the 2017 to show you. So I basically did get a couple of small collections of these. That's how I was able to get so many. I got them all basically around the same time. There was a batch or 2 that I was able to get them in. Here we have the 2018, 19. Now they're pretty plain. They're not with artwork or anything like that. And the most recent one with the square shape is from 2020. I don't have any years after 2020 in the square shape. I'm not sure if they even made them after that year. So here we have an older one. It does have MKS logo in the top left from 2004. I believe this one is 100 grams if I'm not mistaken. Condition is a little worse. Definitely is thicker though. So you can see there, a little worn, but interesting pickup, I think, just to see that the square shaped bars were not only in 1 ounce, but and I believe this one is 100 grams. So this isn't a calendar bar, but it's the same shape, size. This side basically you see it says PAMP, and on this side you can see it's 4 years of service. So to my understanding, this is for like 20 years of service. Is that 20 years of service working at PAMP? Perhaps. I believe it is actually. The calendar bars that I showed you earlier actually might be given away as gifts, perhaps to employees, for those employees of PAMP or friends of PAMP. Perhaps, I'm not quite sure. So just a quick look. This is a vintage 1998 calendar bar. It's in the mint seal, and this one is the standard shape 1 ounce bar, like a regular art bar you'd find for a Fortuna or pretty much any other 1 ounce art bar you can think of. So it has on both sides the months. Here you can see the other side. It does say PAMP on the bottom, the logo, the information. So that's what a regular one looks like. I just wanted to give you a comparison how these square ones are definitely much larger in size. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.